Alrighty, hello everyone. Hope you all have been well. Yeah. As you can tell by the title, this is gonna be for our fire signs the week of the 19th to the 23rd. Just kind of what the energy entails for you, kind of what to look out for, things of that sort. The full moon is also on the 19th or the 20th, depending on where you reside, but in that time frame in Aquarius, or Sagittarius, depending on where you are. But that's also happening then. But this is just to gather your energy where you are, maybe some steps, some information for the week ahead. Oh, rest me, excuse me. So I already pulled what your overall energy looks like. Fire signs, again, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'm saying it again because I said it in my head but not out loud. But this is for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus for the week ahead of the 19th to the 23rd. And we have the death energy. Okay, we have the death card, and this is just letting us know that there is a release coming up. There is something that you will be letting go, or something that is ending. Typically full moons are about the accumulation of something, but this Aquarius energy is definitely about that change, that alteration of it. But also for the full week after that, which is going to be adjusting to that, it's letting you know that something is being released at the start, during that time period, that you'll have to either adjust to, that you'll have to recognize, that you'll have to come to terms with. It's just, don't let your high get too ahead of you, is what I'm hearing. Don't let this energy, don't let your plan or your ego, whatever it is that you set forth, get so ahead of you because of this death energy, because of this renewal energy, which is also death energy, recharging energy, changing energy, metamorphosis energy. It all kind of holds within the death. But the death is, you're thinking about it in the regular tarot deck, the classical one, the death card is also about releasing and letting go. You can't go back into the wound. You can't reverse. You can't go back into the past. So also not living in the past, allowing yourself to continue to go forward with realization, with information, all of this. So taking that in for the death card, let's go ahead and get a deeper message. Let's see what Spirit wants you to take a hold of or take a look into this week in regards to death. In deeper clarification. Deeper clarification, Spirit, regards to the card for our fire signs this week. This means Ashe. We're gonna shuffle it one more time. There we go. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the clarification on the death card? Select cards. Clarification on the death card for our fire signs for this week, the 19th to the 23rd. What do they need to release? What do they need to let go of? What is a death in there? So we do have, I believe this is air energy. Okay, I'm not good with numericals, but or get it. So we're just going to go ahead and pull into that. This is, again, just a deeper clarification of what they mean in regards to death. So let me go ahead and pull that up. All right, it is water energy, my bad. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so we have the 11 of water, which is emotion and intellect. Why did I not look at the page? I just want to get these keywords for you guys. 178, thank you. That is not right. Bitch, I'm at the wrong thing. 291. I'm at the wrong thing. There we go. I'm at the wrong page. Alrighty. So the 11 of water, which is about your emotions and how it all works out and how it plays, okay? This is the nine of water. I don't know why I keep saying 11. Maybe you've been seeing 1111. That is also significant for you following the right path, you going on the right course. This is a new beginning. This is you trusting yourself, you approaching yourself. So you've been seeing 1111. Anything in a variation of that 111 as well can be that. But this is the nine of water, and the key words for this is illumination, acceptance, openness, emotional enlightenment, strength, courage, fear, and ignorance. Again, this is the key words for what this means. This is a clear understanding of what the death means. And with this coming around the full moon, with the full moon coming after that, the accumulation Aquarius is about that expansion energy, communication energy, this kind of out there energy. With this being the illumination, acceptance, openness, emotional enlightenment, like I said, this is going to be released as something because of information, right? And it's going to be deeper than just like, oh, I found out something. I'm hearing it's going to be something that you're finding out about yourself, a realization that you're having for yourself and for your life that you're grasping onto. It's like this, it's finding clicking moment, right? Which is also why the key words for this is courage, fear, and ignorance, right? It's that taking that closer step into the shadow and working with yourself, diving into that, realizing that what no longer serves you needs to die, so that way I can truly blossom, I can truly grow. It's this realization of accepting your thoughts, how you operate, how you move, what you do or truly don't want. It's all of this information, and that is where the emotional enlightenment comes from. Like I said, it feels like this release of you, which is essentially the death card. It's a release of you, the old pattern. So the nine of water is helping you with that. The key phrases are open your heart, past experiences leave an emotional imprint, shine a light on the source of the emotional plane, the effect of past experiences on the present moment, the weight of your emotions, emotional enlightenment, the process of becoming lighter, ignorance is not bliss, break the cycle, remove the emotional hooks. And this is also letting me know, especially with getting the nine of water, and water is about your emotions, how you categorize them, how you regulate them, how you think about them, how you operate when you're feeling them. How do you sit in it? Do you revel in it? Do you analyze it? Do you try to understand it? Do you give yourself all of these things as graces, all of this, right? And taking all of that in, it's that emotion, it's that deeperness, right? And water can also be this illumination, right? Even though they're underwater and it feels like there's a lot happening and a lot going on, they're still having this light, this washing over them of this change, of this renewal, of this difference. It's literally enlightening them. They thought that they were in the dark, right? And I'm hearing it's like the story of the boy in the cave, right? And he has a torch, and the torch is just out there, and this all he sees is the shadows casting on the cave wall, and he thinks that is real. And that's what I'm feeling like. This is what's happening. And I'm hearing it's like a collide of your emotions with reality. It's finally, like I said, it's this aha moment. It's snapping into each other. It's like, I understand it. I gather it now. I know what's going on. I know how to operate. I can deal with it. I actually want to deal with it. It's also what I'm hearing. You actually want to face it, which is where the courage comes in, which is where the fear and all that. It's this realization of why you were fearing things, why you were afraid or shying away from doing things, why you were pulling yourself back from being yourself. All this is coming into the forefront, right? And again, it's this feeling like you're in this darkness, in this void. And if you recognize and you know, or you watch the past reading, that void is of true creation, of true color. And that is what Spirit is saying. Like, come into the true creation, come into that true color, especially this week with this enlightenment of yourself. Come in and come with an open heart, come with an open mind, come with an open perspective to change, to grow, to realize I can't hold on to who I am or who I thought I wanted to be, because that's not even real. That's not in reality. And I could be lying to myself, and I don't want to do that anymore, which is where all these emotions, the past, and things of that sort is coming in, not just because Mercury is in retrograde. This is just something you guys have been pondering on for a while, and this energy of the retrograde is intensifying it in itself. So just taking all that in for the nine of water, and the nine is about completion of something, the end of something, the revelation, the ascension of it, and that's currently what's going on with this death card, okay, which is also represented by 9, the end of something, the closing, right? So that way you can be opening. It sees the death is blooming out of a living flower. It's this conundrum, and Spirit wants you to be able to deal with what you feel like is a conundrum, what you feel like is dark, and it's this heart pouring out for you, okay? It's that enlightenment. It's that strength that you have, that acceptance of, okay, this is actually what it is. This is what's actually going on. This is how it actually operated and worked. And now what do I do? How do I operate? Where do I go from here? Okay. So it's letting me know, with a deeper understanding of this death, it's going to be something that is going to shake or adjust the way that you operate emotionally. You're really going to have to give, you're really going to have to give yourself grace, and you're really going to have to actually look at your emotions from a logical standpoint. So that way, when this information does happen, you don't, like it said, ignorance is not bliss. You don't become delusional. You don't become warped in your emotions, and now there's no balance, and you feel like that's what it is. That's the end all be all, right? And that's not the actuality. It's okay. Now this is what's going on. I'm accepting it. I can come to terms with it. I can recognize it, right? And since Spirit is saying that you're dealing with emotions, let's go ahead and pull out our emotions deck and see what emotions you may be dealing with here. What is going on? My computer just said it. Their mouse is not moving. We're gonna black out, but hopefully it didn't mess up anything. The time's still going, so we're good. But let's just see what emotions you may be feeling, what is going on, and then before I give you what emotions you may be feeling, I'm also gonna pull some cards for what you could be going through and why you're feeling those emotions as well. Okay. What emotions are the fire signs feeling in regards to the death energy for the week? And the 9 of water. What further emotions are they feeling in regards to the death card and the 9 of water for this week? Spirit for fire energy. Before I close it out, any other cards, Spirit, besides this one? Any other cards? Alright, it looks like we only got one card, and this is intuitive emotions, and water is led by intuition, right? Your gut instinct, the flow of being able to create with yourself and purify, and that change. And water can go through so many stages and have a life and rebirth. So that also comes with your emotions of, I'm pissed off, I'm angry, but it turns out I'm actually really sad and I'm hurt. But actually, I think I was horny, but actually I'm not horny. I'm just missing intimacy, and I'm just want support. It's these a range of things going on, and sometimes when you can't place it someplace or somewhere, or understand why it's happening, or even just calm yourself to feel one emotion at a time, it can cause some discouragement. It can cause some setbacks you feel like in yourself, and like you haven't changed. The Spirit is saying you have. This is why you're feeling all of this emotion. This is why you're going through this, and this is why in your ignorance can't be bliss anymore. You can't act like it's the same thing. It's the same way. You're going through the same. Things are changing. You have new information. You have new goals, new mindsets, and things of that sort. Okay. Why are they feeling? Sorry, and the card that you got is discouraged, which is intuitive emotions, which again is your intuition. Why are they why are they feeling discouraged? Why are the fire signs feeling discouraged this week in regards to their death energy coming in? Why? It's giving you're attached to something and or someone, and it's due to you not dealing with issues of the past, which is also what the 9 of water was saying, the issues of the past affecting your present, right? And that's definitely what it's letting you. This candle is flickering like crazy when I said that. It's letting me know that you're allowing it to get to you so much that you don't know how to move forward with an open heart, with an open mind, with vulnerability, with trusting in yourself and how to move and how to operate and all of these things. And it's because when you feel an emotion, that's what you hold on to when you're looking at that event or that experience or what happened. And it causes a little bit harder for you to dive deeper because you don't want to dive deep into those emotions. You don't want to feel that. And whatever happens this week where it's just like you can't not run away from it, I'm hearing it's not a tower coward moment at all. It's not going to something be abruptly. It's just, like I said, it's this aha moment where it finally clicks, and it's going to feel like that said, it's like this emotional weight on you, your emotional process or things that you've been holding in. That's going to be the aha moment. Like, this is why I'm feeling this way. This is why this is happening. I haven't been truly dealing with this. I haven't been open and honest with this, or it's that. It's not the tower moment. It may feel like a tower, but it's honestly the death. It's the ending of you thinking that way, the ending of you operating and moving that way, the ending of you allowing yourself this. I'm not really feeling that. It is what it is, or I'm fine. I'm really fine. I'm confident. I got everything, and you just really, like I said, you're looking for that support, that love, that I'm hearing that assurance that everything is good, and it could be because of what you have dealt with in the past, and you're afraid to push that forward. But let's go ahead and get out any final card, Spirit, before I can give the final message. Any final messages for the fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo for the week ahead, 19th to the 23rd, in regards to their energy of emotions and death. Now let's see, I can feel it. There's nothing else. All right, so first we're going to read the intuitive emotions, because this is just has, it's going to sound crazy, but an emotional reading from the death card, where this is about renewal, recharging, a rebirth, a resurgence of yourself, of your ideals, and even sometimes your morals as well. It's that death in life being able to be hung in the balance without affecting you, and that's currently what's going on. And that can make you feel discouraged. Discouragement halts progress. It is like the wind being taken out of ourselves. The experience is quite the dampener on the spirit, and when we fall short of what we anticipated, we are left feeling uncertain. Discouragement elicits self-doubt to creep in and causes us to question whether we were on the right path to begin with, which is why I said, I kept saying 11, like it's a lemon of water, 11, and it's 11 is about I'm on the right path, I'm following myself, I can trust in myself. What I'm feeling, what I'm going through, what I'm experiencing is not only for my greater good, but it's also for my lesson, it's also for my betterment, it's also for my growth and my wisdom, and it's also for me to kill what the hell I need to kill, so that way I can come back a little bit stronger. Some crystals or stones that can help you are wolfenite, tiger's eye, Fadine quartz, as well as selenite. Okay, so, and the reason why I said I feel like it's something or someone is because we have so many things that we literally have third party, which can also be, it doesn't have to be a person, because there's also a card in this deck that says person, but this is kind of like, it could be a person, it could be third party energy, just this outside thought, and it's just, it feels like you're clinging on to something, because there's something better, and then it has one. So like I said, it's like it's coming in, and it's letting you know, like, there is something better. There's a reason why this had to die. There's a reason why this no longer served you, right? There's a reason why this wasn't for your purpose. There's a reason. Okay, I thought somebody was pulling up. I'm like, huh? Well, June didn't work, so. Okay. With this third party energy, it can make you feel, like I said, with this illumination of not only your own emotions, but of everything. And it's this resurgence with that 9 of water of it coming in. You're going to need that courage, that emotionalness, that coming in and realizing that and what is for you, and that there is something better. And the reason why I said it's that, it feels like I feel like you were dealing with someone that was a liar, right? And so that causes you to in turn lie to yourself, which is why I kept hearing like this delusion or this like it's like it's like almost an opening for your energy, almost an opening for your energy to come in and happen, and then it's snatched. What did the Nine of Water say? Excuse me. Says the weight of your emotions, right? Past experiences leave an emotional imprint. Okay, break the cycle, remove the emotional hooks. And the reason why I'm saying all this is because it's like something, it's like you're giving yourself an excuse for feeding your own ego. Like I said, it's like don't let your high get too unbalanced. Don't allow it to get to that point because that can cause discouragement. It can halt progress. It's taking the wind out of your sails because you feel like this death is something, and it causes you to not be truthful, not be honest, not recognize when there is something better, not recognize what is or isn't for you with this third party energy, and that can cause you to not fact check properly, not truly allow yourself to look ahead, and strategize. And Spirit is saying that you need a strategy before action is taken. It's like you're so emotionally involved, but you're not, like I said, emotionally regulated or balanced or emotionally sure or confident. And it's like you feel like you got everything else figured out, but it's that emotion that it's like you're struggling to kind of be like, yes, yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm really am truly feeling this. I really am truly going through this. I'm truly am experiencing this. This really did hurt my feelings. I am feeling this way. I am sad. I am heartbroken. I am lonely. I am happy even. Because I'm also hearing like when something does happen, you also don't know how to truly congratulate yourself. Live in that joy. Live in that bliss. It's like the effects of the past is this going to have the shoe drop. So allow that. Strategy is needed for action is taken. Right? Maybe you need some assistance in how to, it's going to sound funny, strategize your emotions. Take those moments throughout the day, throughout the week, not just this week, but just period overall, where you just kind of check in with yourself, right? Because this is, well, God ancestors displeased. And this is number 8 right before the 9, right? So there's so many infinite possibilities. And with this coming in, ancestors displeased, as well as you're stronger than you know in another sad love story, this is also letting me know that you're clinging to something or someone. And with this death energy coming in, like I said, it's not a tower card, it's this aha moment of, oh yeah, this wasn't for me. They really didn't care about me. They really didn't love me. I haven't really treated myself as I should because I'm not following what I truly want to follow. I'm not doing what I truly want to do. I'm not saying how I truly feel and what I need to feel. Is not happening in my life. People are here and present, but they're not here and present. It's all of these emotions, and that can make you feel discouraged. That can make you feel uncertain of where you're going and why you're going in the first place. But Spirit wants you to know they're just displeased that you aren't just fact checking. Honestly, you're not fact checking. You're not having a true strategy, and all your plans are based off of emotions. And they don't want you to have another sad love story, whether that be a friendship, I'm hearing a relationship that's romantic, family, whatever it is, career. They don't want you to have another sad love story. They are displeased with how you are acting and operating, but displeased doesn't mean abandonment. Displeased doesn't mean they're not going to be there to assist you. Displeased just means like we just want better for you, and it's like this almost disappointment I'm feeling. Right, and this is why they're pushing this in your face. This is why they're like, this is what's going to be happening this week, because we need you to, it's like the snap moment, this aha moment, that we don't want you to have another love story. You are way stronger than you know, than you recognize, because look at what's going on. And you can create this narrative in your head of everything and how it's working out and how it didn't work out, and you're that powerful to do that. Why can't you do it for the truth, the reality, so that way you can operate in a way that's functional, right? Because right now where you're leading yourself is a dead end, and it's just trouble up ahead. There's more dysfunction, it's more chaos, and this death energy that's coming in, it doesn't want you to be discouraged. It wants you to trust it. It wants you to trust that you are strong. I want you to trust that you know exactly what you're doing and that you're not going to lead yourself to a dead end. But when you truly don't have all the information or all the facts, it causes you that. And or like I said, you're just still going down the same path because we have new direction is needed. Right? You have to recognize that with this death, this is a rebirth. You're not coming out of the same place because you're obviously not coming out of your mom's again, but you are being reborn. You are being re-realized for yourself. You're recognizing yourself again. And that new direction that's needed, they don't want you to be scared. Cast for the scared ass ghost. They do not want you to be terrified. They do not want you to be afraid. They do not want you to worry with this. And the more that you are discouraged by your actions or emotions or things of that sort in your life, the more that you will be scared, the more that you don't trust where you're going or why you're going, right? And that can lead you to just kind of living your life on a wing and on a prayer at all points and at all times. It's like, oh shit, the skin of my teeth, it's giving that energy. And it's because your emotions were so dysregulated all over the place. You weren't truly open to the change, truly open to alleviating yourself and releasing it and letting go, truly feeling that emotion and why you felt that way and diving in. And for a lot of you, it's because of the daddy issues that you dealt with and you feel like you can't let it go and you have to handle it, right? And that's why. Not that card getting snuck in. And I know y'all need that for sure, because that card got snuck in, and the card that got snuck in is you need an orgasm. It got, because I was stacking up my cards over here as I'm, kind of reading the story of what it is and what's going on. And literally it snuck in there with the other card as I was stacking it back up before I could read it. And that's just also letting me know that you need this release. An orgasm isn't just sexual, because that would be quite ableist to think that orgasms can only come from being sexually active. You can have an orgasm from just being able to express yourself emotionally and feeling that true release, that emotion, feeling heard, feeling seen, feeling supported, feeling encouraged to do it again. That can be orgasmic, right? Having clean sheets and shaven legs and a fresh, all of that, and you're just like, oh, that's orgasmic. You creating and cultivating something, being happy for the future and having those plans and letting shit go, and your body feeling lighter, which is also the 9 of water, that lighter energy, that hi Ruhi, that opening energy, that I'm receptive, I'm releasing, will also help you with the daddy issues and letting karma handle it, because it's like you're holding on to it. The issues that you may or may not have with your dad, and that can cause trouble up ahead because you're operating off of emotions that you have thin, and you're not actually unpacking it or dealing with it, which is, let's talk about some of this stuff today. Unpacking it or dealing with it truly. And that karma handling it. If you truly feel like these people did you dirty, actions always have consequences at every point in time. And if you like, no, they ain't doing it, they ain't getting what they deserve, and you realizing my life is this, like, maybe focus on your life right now, and then once you get settled and everything is regulated and figured out, go seek your revenge then. But right now, Spirit is saying that they disappointed with you not acting as strong as you need to, with you not being rooted and grounded in reality, and you need this release. You need an orgasm. You need a new direction. These are things that are needed, because if not, there will be a dead end. You are stronger than you know. Okay? All these things, there's always something better. Spirit wants you to recognize this. They don't want you to have another sad love story. They want you to be able to have a strategy, have a plan, work it out, check the facts, and recognize your emotions, and then choose this correct plan, choose the correct action of moving forward. They don't want you afraid to live your life, okay? At all, in any point, shape, and being. So with this death energy coming in, something is ending, and they truly want you to truly let it go. And people think letting it go is like, all right, they're no longer here. It's no longer here, out of sight, out of mind, but it's not out of your emotions. And this isn't like somebody keeps the score type shit. This is your intuitive emotions, your actions, and you're not even realize your actions or reactions are based off of emotions that you feel like you dealt with, but you truly haven't. You have to be open, you have to be vulnerable, and you have to be willing to experience so many things, and death is one of them. Ending things is one of them. Releasing it is one of them. Okay? See, we can get some, what the, oh, here it is. Let's see, we can get some affirmations here for you guys in regards to it. In some ways to emotionally regulate, some things that I do, taking a nap, top tier. Taking a nap is one. Cooking food or just eating food. Going outside, I don't even have to go that far, just sometimes go out there, just to feel the sun, right? I dance, I sing, I make weird noises, stimming, just kind of releasing. I just vent over and over and over and over again, just the same. This is some fucked up shit. 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 Just letting it out. Meditating, stretching, all of these things. If you need to clean, just sweep that shit out. Listening to some. There's a lot of ways, but emotionally regulating, it's allows you. The first thing you want to do is just to sit with it and realize what emotion you're feeling. And then go from there versus jumping into the emotion. Go from there, because with this death energy, like I said, for some it may feel like it's a tower moment with this aha information, because you will have to release something and or someone, and that may be hard and that may be difficult. Like I said, it may be a change of morals, change of thoughts, changing your entire goal and life plan, which is why they want you to strategize, which is why they want you to recognize you're stronger than you know to start over at any moment and at any time, because that's what's needed, right? Because now your emotions, your thoughts, you're growing up, and it's becoming a lot different for you. Okay? All right. What affirmation do we have for our fire sign spirit? Alrighty. Anything else for the fire sign spirit in regards to the week for an affirmation? We got 4 cute little affirmations for you. I'm just going to read them straight through. Okay. We have taking control. Okay. I cannot control how people treat me, interact with me, or communicate with me. I can only control my own actions and responses. I will not be affected by how others view me. Instead, I will embrace my own self-love and self-assurance for guidance. I'm going to read Taking Control again. I cannot control how people treat me, interact with me, or communicate with me. I only control my own actions and responses. I will not be affected by how others view me. Instead, I will embrace my own self-love and self-assurance for guidance. Okay. Next one that we have is strength in food. Strength in food. Food provides me with the strength to move through each day. I listen to my body and what it wants and needs, and those signals are ever changing. Feeding my body is a powerful connection with nature. Reading it again. Food provides me with strength to move through each day. I listen to my body and what it wants and needs, and those signals are ever changing. Feeding my body is a powerful connection with nature. Final 2. My body. My body is my home, and I must love it immeasurably. By gently touching my skin, my laugh lines, my scars, I appreciate my body fully. I am beautiful inside and out. My body is my home, and I must love it immeasurably. By gently touching my skin, my laugh lines, and my scars, I appreciate my body fully. I am beautiful inside and out. Final card is gratitude. All humans suffer, And I find this idea revolutionary and freeing because the people who I envy, admire, and idolize suffer just as I do. So I choose overwhelming gratitude for my life, for I am all that I need. Right? We're going to read it one more time. All humans suffer. I find this idea revolutionary and freeing because the people who I envy, admire, and idolize suffer just as I do. So I choose overwhelming gratitude for my life and for all that I need. Okay? So taking control is that strategy needed, that action, recognizing that you can only navigate you. You can only change you. You can only express and love on you. And finding that strength, you're stronger than you know. Like I said, finding just a good meal, just nurturing yourself, being conscious. Being cautious and conscious about what you are consuming and what you're eating and what that is feeding into you as well. Your body, like I said, it's not so much the body's keeping score, it's your emotions holding on to the realization, you having to dive in and deal with that. So like I said, your body is your home and you must love it. And then with the gratitude of just being grateful for this information, for you being able to make those changes, those revelations, and that growth, right? And like I said, realizing that everybody suffers just as you do. You don't need to dish out no karma, right? Everybody gonna suffer, whether you idolize them or not. Everybody going some shit, right? So, bless me. Focus on the shit you're going through, okay? So, fire signs, that was your reading. Again, for the week of the 19th to the 23rd. The full moon is going to be in Aquarius on the 19th or the 20th, depending where you are, which can also mean it can be in Sagittarius, depending on where you are. Take what resonates for your sun, your moon, rising in Venus. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.